the drugs. A warning tonight as the holiday shopping season is in full swing. Identity thieves are also shopping for your personal information. And today the IRS and several local agencies are marking National Tax Security Awareness Week with reminders for people. And joining me now at the table to talk more about this is District Attorney Summer Stephan. Thank you for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Well, I have to tell you, you don't often hear anything about taxes during the holiday season. So tell me about the timing of this.
Well, the holidays, they're a busy time, so people don't watch very carefully all of the scams that are going on. And sometimes in that busy life, there are refunds, tax refunds that are coming, and scam artists use that time to get personal information from people by calling and saying, this is the IRS, we want to verify your information, social security, date of birth, everything they need to rip off consumers.
Let me ask you, this is dubbed this Tax Security Awareness Week. What does it mean to be tax secure? What does that mean in your mind as someone who deals with these sort of legal problems?
It means understanding that the IRS and government isn't going to email you or call you and say, give us your social security numbers, give us your personal information. That is not how businesses run. So if you have any doubt when you receive emails or calls, call the agency and find out if it's real or if it is a scam, which usually it will be a scam.
Does it have anything to do about the way you shop online if you check out as a guest as opposed to, having an account there? Does it have anything to do with that?
Well, there are many things that happen. So when you're shopping online, lots of times those are phishing websites. They're really just there in order to get all of your personal information. They change a letter or a figure and notice it. You think that it's the same shopping site you usually used because the fraudsters are trying to make it look just like a Target or something where you usually shop.
So what is it we should be looking out for to protect ourselves? We can tick these off because you have some tips, but in that phishing one, that's very interesting to me. How would I know if it wasn't a Target? Where should I be looking that really is the red flag and the giveaway?
The best thing is to just not open a website that you're not absolutely familiar with. And even when you open it, don't provide personal information. So always be careful that way. Use passwords. I know it can be annoying to have long passwords, but do use passwords that aren't predictable.
And different ones for different sites?
And different ones for different sites is even better, but at least one that's pretty lengthy and has different letters and numbers.
You say avoid unprotected Wi-Fi. How do we do that? And you've already ticked off some of these other ones, but how do we avoid that unprotected Wi-Fi?
Well, when you're in a public space where you're just trying to use your Wi-Fi, somebody else can actually very easily try to get onto your Wi-Fi because they're near you, and these iPhones can share information. And don't forget that employers also and hotels and places like that have a responsibility to make sure that the information of their clients and customers are private.
Because we see a lot of data breaches now. That
Yes.
Marriott one just we learned about last week. Real quickly, we're out of time basically, but who is most at risk of being tax insecure, I should say?
Well, seniors are at most risk. So make sure you talk to your seniors and make sure they have caller ID. They shouldn't be just answering the phone because fraudsters know how to target seniors. In fact, they look at the age groups and they target seniors specifically for fraud.
Well, Summer Stephan, thank you so much. I think this is really timely information and certainly something out. And for those of us who do have parents who are aging, those are good reminders to have the conversation.